ever offered on that specific product. Now, we're moving right along because this item I already have in my cart.
Yes.
I'm so excited that we were able to offer it to you at this amazing price. We're talking about being able to give you, again, something that is back in stock. This is a customer pick. Check out the reviews. When it's a customer pick, that means hundreds of people have already vouched for it. They love it. And when it comes back on auto ship, they're not just buying one of the set. They're buying it so that it comes to you every February, April, October, and December. That way you are locking in this price at this value that you see here on your screen. That's right, you're getting two of these bottles, 32 fluid ounces each, for under $37. On Flex, you can just get it home for $12.33. Start cleaning, and we're gonna talk about every place that you can use it because I am the person who has lots of people in our family with long flowing hair. I have dogs that I clean in the shower, and I go, oh my gosh, the drains are slow. They're annoying. What's going on? My husband loves to shave in the sink. If you're struggling like I am, take a look at what this SuperFast drain cleaner from Professor Amos can do. It's incredible.
Where else did you think he was gonna shave it?
I wish he would clean it out and throw it away, but he just goes right down the drain.
My goodness, the hair, this breaks down hair. SuperFast is industry leading when it comes to opening the drain lines, but Emily, it's not a drain opener.
No.
It's a drain cleaner. What that means is it opens the drain lines, but more importantly, cleans that drain line squeaky clean where there's nothing sticky or oily left behind to attract a new clog. Now, but here's the science, let me explain it.
Okay.
SuperFast is designed to turn your hair into foam, it turns your food into foam, even that little bug matter in there, it's gonna turn it into foam. We call that saponification.
Okay.
So you let this happen for about 10 minutes, it all breaks down into foam, you run hot water for 5 minutes, and that drain line comes back squeaky clean.
It's changed the way I think about it, right? I've always thought, oh, you have to go get that really abrasive, kind of corrosive, scary drain cleaner.
Here we go.
This is what I thought you had to use until I met Professor Amos. Well, I met you. But I can't wait for the day when I actually get to interact with your dad, because he's been here for what?
20 years.
20 years
50
doing
years
his
in business.
Working his magic.
Yeah, products like these from the store, trust me, they are not giving. They are highly corrosive. You're doing more damage than you are good when you use a product like this from the store, and I'll tell you why. Products like these are highly corrosive. They may contain acid, ammonia, animal fats, or all of them together. But think about this. If you read the back, it says, pour half the bottle down the drain. That's a lot of acid in there. That's a lot of ammonia.
Look at the buildup.
90% of the chemicals trickle, they ooze, it creeps, it all gets past the clog, and my goodness, Emily, it ends up right here at this curve unit. You see, this curve unit is designed to hold fluids to keep odors from coming back up and permeating through the house. But the chemicals, they sit there building heats of up to 180 degrees. Now, let me explain this for you at home. Listen, it's just so important for you to know. It's cold out right now all over the country, so your drain lines are cold too. When your drain lines go from extremely cold to hot fast from these chemicals, they'll crack right away.
Gosh.
And this right here is what I gotta explain to you in an animation form. We're pouring things down the drain line all day, every day at a hot temperature or just even a room temperature. But when these materials come in contact with a cold or a cool pipe, my goodness, it hardens and solidifies right away. Now you need a proprietary formula like SuperFast Drain Cleaner, something that's gonna break it down without the heat index because we don't want heat in the drain line. And that's exactly what SuperFast is designed to do. It breaks it down into foam, that foam breaks down into liquid, and it passes. It passes through the drain.
This sells out so fast. This is why I said right at the top of the presentation, we just got this back. And the fact that we're getting it back to you with this configuration where you're getting 2 bottles, not just 1, that's where the amazing savings is. And the fact that you can lock it in on auto ship, that means you don't have to ever worry about being without. Because I know what happens. You're always looking for it when the drain clog happens.
That's right.
Don't be in that position. Watch what it can do. It's absolutely incredible. If you don't already have this and have fallen in love with it like I have, this is going to be your opportunity to try it out. Like
Emily was just saying, it's not if, it's when. You're always going to have a clog. You're always going to have a backed up drain. You're always going to have the stink coming out of the kitchen sink. And remember, when you get this home, don't use the whole bottle. You're going to get up to 12 applications with this. So that's 12 times you can open the drain line and 12 times you can clean that drain line in maintenance. So use 4 to 6 ounces and you'll get up to 12 applications with this. And what it's going to do is SuperFast is going to break down last week's. She's getting excited, y'all.
It makes me crazy
Emily's
because,
getting excited.
let me tell you, it's like something that has followed me around for decades. Because again, look at this hair.
You know, it's pretty.
Thank you. I appreciate you. But when it's in the drain, it is a messy mess because you're talking about slime and grime and hair coagulating. Don't put yourself in that situation where you're just saying, why are my drains just backing up? Why is the water coming up back into the shower? We know why it's coming back into the shower, but now you have a solution that's not going to give you the, is it working? Is it not working? You'll know as soon as that water starts to flow. This is incredible. These demonstrations show so much of what you're getting when you use this amazing product.
So
look at this.
The product from the store didn't do anything. It's not working fast enough. I noticed on the back of the bottle it says wait 30 minutes. We don't have 30 minutes when the water's just backing up on you. You don't have 30 minutes. You could have an overflowing toilet, overflowing tub, or sink. SuperFast has an accelerated formula. So what does that mean, Emily? It starts to work on contact. Within seconds, 10 seconds or less, it starts to go to work. Within 10 minutes, you hear the drain lines burping and gurgling and inevitably hear the suction sound.
Oh, that's so good. It's so satisfying.
Yes, and then things are going down. So all you have to do after 10 minutes is then turn on the hot water, and I'll explain this to you here, because here's exactly what's happened. Everything's been suspended free from the inside of the drain line. It's all been broken down by being saponified. Now you run hot water for up to 10 minutes, and you'll see inevitably all that gunk, all that grime just passes right through the drain line.
Smokes.
The drain lines come back squeaky clean.
I know there are a lot of people. My sister said this the other day. She goes, when it comes back, can you get it for me? I said, yeah, of course, because I told her, I said, if you've been struggling with that other product that just doesn't do the job, watch what this can do. I love this demo, by the way.
So we have a perfect consistency in our product that weighs heavier than water. So when you apply this to a backed up drain, the product gets right through that standing water, it gets down to that clog, and then with that accelerated formula, yes, it gets to work. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have standing water in there, standing chemicals, it gets to work on contact. This right here, though, let me talk about it. This is known as the dirtiest place in your whole home. It's the inside of the drain line of the kitchen sink. There's over 500,000 particles of bacteria per square inch in the drain line of the kitchen sink. That's a food source for bugs and critters. When you turn the lights out at night, bugs are down there feeding on that. You may have an infestation down in the foundation of your drain lines if you're not maintaining or doing any cleaning. Don't wait for the clog. This big hunk of oil byproduct right here, this is what represents all that hardened and solidified dry. I'm gonna pull this out nice and slow to cover all this oil hunk here.
Watch this. How quick is this gonna work?
4 to 6 ounces.
Don't blink, my friends.
You'll miss it.
You'll miss it. I just want to give you the item number while you watch this work, because I know there are a lot of people on the line, and we've already sold over 26,000 of these. So 084478 is the item number. Again, auto ship is the most popular option right now. You can get single ship, but look how quickly that went to work.
It's turning it into foam.
That can happen for you too.
Yes.
If you're just fed up with your slow drains, maybe your drains don't drain at all, and you haven't used a bathroom in ages because you're just like, I just can't deal with this. I don't want to spend for an expensive plumber. Maybe you don't have that money, right? You tell people, you're like, just keep moving.
Or use the bathroom in my room, please.
Because a lot of us can't afford a plumber, especially you shouldn't, when you can use something like this that's going to take care of the problem.
So you were talking about that beautiful hair that you have, okay? Hair is the #1 culprit to every clog at home. Every clog consists of some hair. If you take a good look down the inside of the drain line of your shower stall, you may see a nest of hair down there that's completely choking out the inside of the drain line. Here's what's happening. The inside of your drain lines are coated with fats, oils, and greases from the conditioners, the body oils, lotions, potions. You wash your hair, you wash your pets one time. That hair goes down to the inside of there, and it clings onto the walls, and it starts to build and build and build till there's a nest of hair that's completely choking out the inside of the drain line. Now you need a proprietary formula like SuperFast to break that down.
Yes.
Now this right here, remember, it's hot, it's cold out right now, so things are going down your drains at a hot temperature or room temperature. It hardens right away as soon as it comes in contact with that cold pipe. It'll harden right away. So now you need a proprietary formula like our SuperFast to break it down without producing any heat, because we don't want the drain lines going from extremely cold to hot fast.
And this is what I love about Professor Amos's products, right? You've already formulated it to work and do the thing that you want it to do, which of course is clean, break up the hair, break up the clogs, but it's also safe on your plumbing, which not all products can say.
Good point, and I knew we missed that. I wanted to get to that. I just didn't know how to segue to
it. Right?
This is safe for any plumbing that you have. Older homes, newer homes, apartments, condos, septic systems that you have. If you have a boat or an RV, the gray tank, the black tank.
Even the mobile homes? Wow.
Yes, I use it in mine all the time. I have a fifth wheel trailer. My goodness, I love that trailer.
That's awesome.
I stay in it all the time, but when it starts to build that gray tank smell, that black tank smell,
yes.
I'm using my dad's Professor Amos every time, and it gets the job done. It gets the stink out of there. It eliminates all the drain gases and drain odors every time, not just one time, every time.
Every time.
Every time.
And so if you are at home watching this right now, I know we all have this problem because it is what happens as time goes on, right?
Was that a dance?
I know we're doing the dance again. Yes.
Doing the dance.
Because we're working smarter, not harder. We can't help but dance. It is just an amazing opportunity for you to see how you can make your life that much easier. Then you have the time to dance, right? Look at this.
So there's no job too big or too small when it comes to SuperFast drain cleaner.
What's that?
Okay, these are the bigger drain lines that go from under your house out to the sidewalk. And this
is all overflowing. And that goes back into your home?
Thank you for pointing
that out.
Gross. And I want to talk about that. So you use these consumer products that make a lot of heat because of the acid, because of the ammonia. When you have a lot of heat down here, see, the chemicals go to the lowest point and they just start to sit there and they build heat. When it starts to build heat, things start to expand, okay? When it hot expands, cold contracts. When it expands, things start coming back up into your tubs. It starts coming back up into your sink. Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
this is what we want.
That's what we want. We want things to be breaking down cool, calm, and collectively.
Yes.
Yes.
No heating up in your pipes, causing all sorts of problems during the wintertime. I like that you mentioned that because I never thought that those chemical reactions could eventually cause some problems, plumbing problems for you in the long term.
Big problems.
You think you're saving money by buying one of these bottles at the store? No, that's what?
Dig out the wall in the bathroom. Dig up the sidewalk or the basement floor because of a cracked drain line.
No.
Do yourself the biggest favor. SuperFast gets the job done. Look at the reviews. Don't take our word for it. Look at the reviews. I mean, there's over 1,800 five-star reviews right now online with this. Boom.
Check it out.
It's the business.
This is, again, a product that we sell out time and time again. We got it just back in stock. And that's why you can see the 26,312 have been sold so far, and the counter just keeps moving. But that just goes to show you, people wait for this to come back.
Okay, if you're just tuning in, let me just get right through this. SuperFast is industry leading when it comes to opening your drain lines, but I need you to know one thing. This isn't a drain opener, it's a drain cleaner. So it opens the drain line and it cleans that drain line more importantly. So there's nothing sticky or oily left behind to accumulate a new clog. Now the science is, it has an accelerated formula. So you see how fast that started to work? I mean, it was 10 seconds or less. Wow, my camera guy's on point today, you see that?
You gotta move fast. You gotta move fast.
He's good.
Yeah.
You're
always.
good.
Our team is the best. I'm telling you. It's so
Make
many
sure
people.
He's on my next show.
I was about to say, are you gonna be there, Brett? Yeah. He's like, yeah, I got you.
It turns the hair into foam. It turns your food into foam. It breaks down all your dirt, grease, and oil that's building up in the drain line. It turns it into foam. We call that saponification. Now you let that take place for 10 minutes, then you're gonna run hot water for 5 minutes. The drain line comes back squeaky clean.
That's amazing.
Every time.
Can I just really quickly tell people, because I know we're moving really quickly on this. We only have a few. How many do we have of these? Probably we're all right. But the fact that we're talking about 26,000 of these sold, we just got these back in stock. We have a 2-pack set. Now you might be thinking to yourself, oh yeah, I got this the last time. But I'm not sure if this is what we offered the last time. 2 in this pack, and we're offering it on auto ship. This is 30% off today, and that's why we say, if you can, choose the auto ship over the single ship, because you're not just locking in the fact that you're getting 2 of these at a time, you're also locking in the fact that you're getting this 30% off. And at FlexPay, when we offer you FlexPay, we are talking about being able to spread the payment out over 3 months. 3 Flex, we get this home for $12.33. You can start to use that shower you've been avoiding for many, many eons now. You can start to use that sink in the guest bathroom where your husband was shaving.
For sure.
And saying, why does this not work? No longer will you be down a bathroom.
Yeah.
You know, we always talk about being able to buy homes with 4 bedrooms, 3 baths.
Yeah.
If you are down a bathroom, you've just lowered the value of your home.
For sure.
So make sure your drains work, sink and tub. This is amazing.
Yep, and these products from the store, do yourself the biggest favor. Try not. You got to be very mindful when you're using a product like this, because I'm just gonna pull out the elephant in the room. Okay, products like these are highly corrosive. Products like these contain acid or ammonia or animal fats, all of them together, and they're telling you to pour half of that bottle, half the bottle of corrosive materials down the drain. Well, it's a mess. So because 90% of the chemicals trickle, ooze, and it creeps, and it all gets past the clog. It sits down here at that curve unit, and it still heats of up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. That's too hot for your drain lines. They're not bulletproof. They're not made to get up to 180 degrees. And remember, it's cold out right now, so then your pipes go from cold to hot fast, and they crack. So I want to explain this while that's sitting. I'm going to give us a minute, and I'll see if anything we'll come back to it. But we're always pouring things down the drain at a hot temperature, maybe just a room temperature. But these, as soon as it comes in contact with a cold or a cool pipe, it'll actually harden and solidify when you're right away. Now you got a hard gunk and grime in your drain line. You need SuperFast, something that's going to break it down without producing the heat. We don't want them pipes going from cold to hot fast.
Yes, and you know what? We talk a lot about the fact that you have you've been doing this how long?
20 years.
20 years you've been doing this. How long has your dad been doing this?
50 years.
50 years. The man, the myth, the legend, Professor Amos, right? Amos Harp. You're Amos Harp the third.
I'm the third.
Do you know who we have on the line?
I'm just a chip off the old block. Who's on the line? We have a phone call?
I think we have a phone call.
Really?
From the man, the myth, the legend.
What?
Here he is.
No way.
I am so excited to be able to do this, because didn't I say at the top of this hour, I said I'm so excited for the opportunity to someday be able to interact with your dad because of everything he's done for our customers.
Oh, yeah.
Are you there, Amos?
I'm here.
There he is. What's up, Dad?
How you doing?
How you doing?
This is an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, thank you, dear. It's my pleasure talking to you. You're doing such a wonderful job of explaining. I love you.
Oh, thank you, Dad. Thank you.
Oh, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
And thank you for always helping us to work smarter, not harder. That has really changed the way that I do things in my home, and I appreciate you. I have 2 kids, 2 dogs, a husband, and myself. We make a lot of messes, right? And on top of that, we clog a lot of drains, unfortunately. I mean, it's just a reality. So what you've done over the past several decades to bring us the best products, we really appreciate you.
Yeah, Dad, we appreciate you. You are the man, the myth, the legend. My goodness, I got goosebumps. When they said you're on the phone, I'm like, what? No way.
Yeah, you're such a great son. I just love you to pieces. So here's something I want the people to know. See, we're not just national. We go over to Poland, Czechoslovakia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Thailand, Singapore, Fiji, Samoa, Mozambique, Tanzania.
Wow.
I mean, everybody around the world, they love this product because it's safe and it gets the job done effectively.
And you know what? That is what we love about it. We love that it's so easy. Thank you so much, Professor Amos. We are quickly moving along because we have a lot of items in our show, but we're so grateful that you checked in with us this morning. This is real. Oh, it's already this afternoon. Excuse me. See, time is just flying by when you're having some fun. We have amazing items in our show. We talked about the toilet and tank, which is coming up after a quick break. But we're going to take a little bit of a walk, and then we're going to bring you the next item. So don't go anywhere. You're